set to prepare to pay young girls in their teenage years $18 per month to remain a virgin. This is to prevent the spread of HIV infection in the country, and Swaziland is one of the most infected nations in the world and has the most difficulty in combating HIV and AIDS. So IOL in South Africa is reporting that it will be financed by the World Bank, and what is meaning to do is prevent young girls from soliciting sex to be able to pay for such commodities that they use in their everyday lives, like food or sanitary pads. So it is an interesting idea, but I think it has too many flaws for it to actually work. One is $18 going to be enough to actually persuade women to not have sex, or young girls, I should say, who are in their teenage years to not have sex. I don't think it will be. I mean, the cost of everything is quite expensive in Swaziland because it's hard to import things into the country because of a lack of infrastructure. They interviewed some people in Swaziland, and their response was that it's very difficult to get by on $18 a month. For one sex act, a woman can actually get more than that. So how is that going to be effective in combating HIV? Secondly, how are they going to actually be verifying that the girls who take the money are going to be adhering to this agreement, that they're going to abstain from sex and not have sex? Are they going to be forced to go through gynecological exams, like a pop quiz? I mean, that part of it is not really being ironed out, and I just think it's obviously that there's a much better way that the government of Swaziland can be combating HIV and AIDS in the country. For one, the King of Swaziland is the only ruling monarch in all of Africa. He has an estimated net worth of $100 million. It used to be $200 million, but now it's only $100 million. The parliament in the country allocated for the family's personal expenses $61 million just for the year of 2014. For 1 year, they're allocated $61 million. That is absurd, considering that 75% of the people of Swaziland are employed in subsistence farming. The story actually takes an interesting twist because there's been a lot of speculation in Swaziland and Southern Africa that the reason why the king is implementing this kind of policy is because he wants to make sure that he has options for AIDS-free brides. And this is because once a year they have what they call a reed dance, where teenage girls would parade around in front of the royal viewing box half naked. And this is where the king selects his brides. He has a total of 15 wives, so I guess he's very active in the polygamous community. But yeah, these reed dances attract about 70,000 teenage girls. And this is quite remarkable since the total population of Swaziland is only 1 million people. Yeah, it could be that he does want to have his own little AIDS-free harem of young girls to choose from. If you really wanted to combat HIV and AIDS in the country, the best way is to invest in it, to invest in education, so young women would have a sense that their life can be improved in the future. Until then, I mean, World Bank is wasting money that, one, it shouldn't be spending on an excursion like this. Two, the king has the money to spend it himself. So why does the World Bank need to get himself involved? And yeah, this is really terrible. It's a terrible idea. even though I can see where they're coming from, but not going to work, waste of money, and it just further entrenches the king.